Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome to MX Gaming. I'm, of course, Phoenix, and today is kind of a Happy Halloween and a thank you for 300 subscribers. I just reached it today, so I'm really excited. I just sent the person who subscribed last, my 300 subscriber, a message, but just to make it little more official here in this video, I won't be able to do the Eclipse Intel cruiser or whatever type of ship it is at this point, but once I have it, most definitely I'm going to be doing a review. As soon as I can get those ships, I'm reviewing them all as soon as I can. So I figured, because it's Halloween and I you know, it's fun to dress up. I didn't dress up today. I'm just wearing this just for this video. I just want to show you that, you know, hey, I've been a Star Trek as long as I can remember. So I kind of want to go through maybe a little bit of my childhood here. So kind of stand up here. So I had this when I was probably about 11 or 12. And it still fits me. That's the scariest part. It's not even like stretching anywhere, and the sleeves still fit. They're not riding up. Yeah, I have the little ensign pip here. This is like a iron on. I didn't have the other ones. I was saving them. I was planning on putting them on, but you know, I was a kid and things got lost. So I just want to go over some of the stuff that I had as a kid. So I had these little miniature ships here. Here's the Enterprise, the original, the one that started it all. There's that. I have the Miranda class. Unfortunately, it's missing a nacelle, and the nacelle snapped off. I don't think these things were built that great, although they're probably built better than they were before. Like nowadays, things just break easily nowadays. There's the Excelsior. So these little miniature ships, these things were cool. I love these things. A little bird of prey. My hands are bigger than the ships. The old, was it the D8 cruiser or whatever? Battle cruiser? Yeah. And then here's the upgraded one. These things are awesome. I'm missing a lot of pieces and stuff like that. Oh, let's do this one. There's the this one here. I like this one. This one's pretty cool with the shape of the bird on it. And then we have the normal one that we see in Next Generation. And then we have obviously the Borg cube. So I had these little miniature ships. I'm gonna put those another spot. I don't really have anywhere on my desk. Next was alright. Was the figurines. Here's Wesley Crusher. Good old Will Wheaton. Fortunately, I'm missing probably a lot of the stuff from him. I don't even know if I have the accessories. Let's see here. Next I have Beverly Crusher. These were the I think the first set of toys that came out. So then I have Guinan. They even made Guinan. Look at that, pretty cool, eh? Who else? Yeah. There's Q, John Delancey. Hope you can see him better. I'm getting a little bit of a reflection there. Good old Worf in his Klingon suit of armor. Oop, there goes the base. This is a plastic cover, but there's the Klingon dress, or the Klingon uniform. Put that base back on. They all came with these bases. They don't stick so well anymore. Oh, here's Data. I don't know why they gave him some weird handles. They gave him handles. I don't know why, but his wrist here, I don't know if you can see there, his wrist opens up, and then at the back he's got a little thing that goes, so see my ugly fingers over. So yeah, he opened, he had a couple things that opened up. There was that. Here is Geordie LaForge. I'm missing his visor, unfortunately. I think I lost that long time ago. But there was a thing that, you know, people were saying, oh yeah, he's actually blind underneath, and so I took off the visor and he's actually blind, which is pretty cool. Nice little attention to detail back then. Everyone's favorite alien species, the Borg. He comes with removable arm pieces here, and nope, that one stays. But yeah, this one, that one comes off. And I have Locutus a Borg. So I think I'm missing some hoses and whatnot from him, but yeah. And I think that was it for the first generation of stuff. Yeah. Before I move on, I had a nice little watch. I don't think you can see it very clearly, but okay. So you see the Enterprise that went all the way around. That was your second-hand timer. That was pretty cool. I really like that. Of course, it's been years and this hasn't worked in years, so but I really like that watch. I wore it all the time. Yeah, let's see here. Bookmark of LaForge. I was actually a really big LaForge fan back in the day. Still am. I think LeVar Burton is an awesome individual. Let's see here. Oh, sugar, what was that? Oh, the First Contact poster. Yeah. I wasn't really a kid back then, but I was still a huge Trekkie. I was such a huge Trekkie, I got picked on at school. I was really bullied because of it. So, but that's okay. And then these are all postcards from the Next Generation, and it's got pictures of I think all the movies and whatnot. No, it's the show because there was Denise Richards, Lieutenant Rowe, O'Brien, Hugh the Borg. Oh, there's one with Montgomery Scott and LaForge. So there's that. I actually went to a Star Trek exhibition in Toronto one year. I think it was probably about 13 when I went to that. So there's the inside of it. McLaughlin Planetarium in Toronto. I don't even know where that is. It's been so long. Oh yes, I have the old phaser. This was a fun little toy. It still works too. So there's only those two functions there. I did have the toy communicator, but I don't know what's happened to it. But here is the what is it? I guess blueprints for the communicator. I thought it was pretty cool. There's the blueprints for the phaser. So there's that. And then I have the blueprints for the Enterprise, just the basic one, nothing too in deep, or in depth I should say. And then here's the actual one. I am missing a nacelle. I don't know what happened to it. Last time I was looking at this stuff a couple of years ago, it was there. I don't know what's happened to it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because I just checked and battery acid got onto the bottom panel. So really a shame. It really is, because this thing was awesome. It fired photon torpedoes. It fired phasers, and did impulse or just like regular orbit sound, and then the warp sound, which was pretty cool. Couple things here. I have this 365 book on the original Star Trek, and it's huge. It's really huge here. So there's the it just talks about like the original Star Trek series, and this was the I guess this is a mock-up of the halls and whatnot and areas. I think that might be the bridge. Yeah, it kind of looks like the bridge there. So yeah, that's a model mock-up of what the Enterprise kind of looked like. Pretty cool. Oops, sorry about that. And then I have this book, The Art of Star Trek. I read this all the time as a kid. This was awesome for me. Let's see here. Yeah. So goes through the phasers and all the cool stuff that they had. Ugh. And then all the different designs for the Enterprise. For the Enterprise D, I'm gonna go with. So that was pretty cool. A lot of changes went through. So I'm gonna put that back. Alright, I'm gonna just throw this stuff back here. Alright, so next up is the actual First Contact toys. So there's that. The phasers look pretty huge. I don't remember them ever being that huge. So there's Riker. There's good old Deanna Troi. And again, Beverly Crusher with a huge... That phaser's bigger than her hand. I thought Riker's was huge for his hand. No, her hands are freaking small and she's carrying all this big stuff. Jeez. And again, LaForge. And a Borg. So there's that. Oops. There's that. So yeah, that was that's all my Star Trek stuff pretty much. So my desk is now cluttered. I can actually put all these guys away here. I think I'm missing a couple. I'm not entirely sure. I might have had more, but over the years things have disappeared or gotten lost, and that's bound to happen. I mean, I was a kid, and you know, watching Star Trek and playing with these when I was younger, so that's bound to happen. Ooh. Ooh. Things are falling on my floor. That's not good. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, I have everything in a bag, and I have it in a keepsake box, or container, I should say. So, also, in addition to being a huge Star Trek fan, I'm also a huge Aliens fan. Now, I grew up watching all these sci-fi things because I was into all that. So when I only have a few of these toys, I wish I had more, but so this is that's actually Bishop. I know, it doesn't even look anything like him, but he's got this little thing here, this little plastic toy. This is apparently supposed to be a flamethrower. That's what I've been told. He does have this cool Gatling gun. Unfortunately, I broke off the handles so that he can hold on to it. But it's pretty cool because, oops, wrong way. Oops. So you could turn this and belt fed. It's pretty cool. I thought that was cool back in the day. I don't think anything was really done back then like that. And with Bishop here, oh, his arm pops off, and what you can do, oh, yeah, he's got no arms, it's just a head. What you can do is attach the Gatling gun to his broken arm here. So let's put this one on, because he does need 2 hands to actually hold this, but apparently he doesn't need any hands to hold on to attach it to him. And there you go, he's got flamethrower going and the Gatling gun. So I was a huge Aliens fan back in the day. Still am. I haven't played, the last Aliens game I played was Aliens vs Predator, which was the first one there. Really enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I haven't played Alien Colonial Marines. I heard that was horrible. They done fracked it up. And I really want to play Alien Isolation. I have a friend who was telling me about it, and he basically says, whatever you do, just expect to die all the time, because it is that difficult. So they came up with this interesting little tank thing. You know, if you move that up or that up and this down, it was supposed to make sounds, but I haven't gone in here to take a look at the batteries and see what it is. But in addition to being a tank, you lift these up and fold those out, and it becomes a flying tank of doom. So that was pretty cool. And oh yeah, that turns around. So I didn't get any of the other characters like Ripley or Sergeant Apone or anything like that. So I do have the aliens. The aliens were pretty cool. I like these. So here's the original it's called the Scorpion alien. It's more humanoid than a lot of people. I think they call it Scorpion because of the tail. But there's a button right there, really hard to see, and if you push it, now he's got no body, and one arm comes off, the back piece and his right arm come off, the chest piece and the right arm or the left arm come off, and then you have the alien head and its guts. Isn't that pretty cool? So there's that. I did have the Gorilla Alien one, which was kind of cool because you could put water in it and it would actually spit. When you squeeze its head, it would spit at you. And then you have the Bull Alien here, and then if you move this arm back, there's a little piece here, and its head goes back out, and there's a little lever back here, and you can move its head like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. The Bull Aliens were kind of neat. And then, oh yeah, each of them came with like these like little face huggers too. So this is the Scorpion Alien one, and this is the Bull Alien one. So the little face huggers there. This one kind of got a little messed up, but yeah, actually both did. So yeah. And then here's the Queen, the ever so famous "Get away from her, you beep." Yes, I don't like to swear. So, so there's a little button here on her legs here, and if you push it, she spins her tail. I think her tail's gotten really messed up over the years. It's really crooked. And then there's a squeeze piece right underneath her crown here, and her inner jaw comes out. You can see that. Move her arm down, and she kind of looks like a T-Rex because she's got like these little arms here, but then she's got 2 other arms, and then she's got a total of 6 arms. So I mean, she's one you don't really want to be messing around with. She's quite the mean one. And then she comes with a little Queen Alien spawn, which was kind of neat. So yeah. So I'll put you there. So that has been sort of a little bit into my childhood, a little bit. So I mean, I didn't really have many friends growing up, and that's because I was a huge Trekkie and I was always talking about Star Trek all the time. And I mean, I can understand my fellow classmates kind of being, okay, we get the point, you like Star Trek, now shut up about it, kind of deal. But I mean, it was just one of those things where that's what I loved. So sort of kind of going a little bit closer. Now this is something I treasure a lot. Someone very important to me gave this to me, and it is a lovely pocket watch. But what kind of pocket watch is it? It is the pocket watch from Full Metal Alchemist, or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is Ed's watch. So if you open it up, I don't think you can actually see here. You can see the rating here, and it's what's actually described. It says, "Don't forget 3 October 10." So I don't even think that this works anymore, which is a darn shame. Yeah, no, I don't think it works anymore. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm able to put batteries in that, but this is a very important thing to me. So good memories, that's for sure. Very good memories. So so even though this really isn't part of my childhood, I thought bringing this up would, because I do like anime. I grew up probably when I was about 15. I really got big into anime. Macross, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll, Sailor Moon. With Sailor Moon, I was probably about 12 years old when I was watching that, and I would go home for lunch when I was in elementary school, and there would be nothing on to watch. So what I did was I was watching Sailor Moon, so because it was the only thing to really watch, and I actually kind of got into it. And they've actually revised the series, so I've been watching that, and it's there's some things I have a bit of an issue with, but overall it's awesome. It's really taken I think a little more mature step towards it than the original cartoon version did. But anyways, so that's a bit of me sharing my life with you guys. Again, I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys for subscribing. For me, it's been a little bit difficult because I do watch how many people subscribe and whatnot, and it's been, the last couple months it's been really fluctuating. I'd be like 295 or even 290, and it'd go up and down like a yo-yo. And so finally today I reached it, so I'm very happy about that. So thank you to all you new subscribers that subscribe within the last month or so. Those that have left, I'm sorry to see you guys go. I hope you one day come back, because like I always say, I have good quality subscribers, not quantity but quantity, and that's important to me, is the quality of my subscribers. Anyways, I don't really have much else to say. I thought it'd be nice to kind of share a bit of my childhood with you guys, and show you guys how much of a kind of a dork I was, growing up as a kid. And you know what? I still am a dork. I'm still a nerd. I'm still a gamer. The only thing that's growing up is probably more of my physical features and maybe some mental stuff. But I'm still a kid at heart. I love Star Trek. Like for me, Star Trek was like the most amazing thing ever. growing up. And you know, like even Aliens, you know, like as dark and horrible as that is, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, like aliens being up in ashes. Oh, that's really cool. I never watched the original Alien until much later, but I watched Aliens, and that's why I have the toys there, is because I grew up watching Aliens. Alien 3, I wasn't really happy about. Alien Resurrection, it was just, let's forget that. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how much of a Trekkie I was, and how much you know, I'm a sci-fi geek. I love sci-fi. You know, I love Men in Black. You know, that sort of stuff. That was, you know, it's a nice comedy on the sci-fi thing. But yeah. So, anyways, I think that is it for me. So again, thank you everyone. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna try and keep the videos up and going. I know I've been a little bit lacking and stuff like that. I'm trying to get back in the groove. I'm also gonna try and do some other stuff as well. There's some things that are going on in the kind of YouTube, Twitter area. I kind of want to discuss those because I want to see, you know, if you guys might be interested in that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna be doing maybe some test stuff, but I won't be taken away from, you know, my other videos. So just, you know, be patient with me, because you know I'm trying. I gotta figure out a schedule. So that's one thing I don't follow is a schedule. So I have to learn to do that. Anyways, that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Live long and prosper, and we'll see you out there.